OdeeLoccSportsInfo here, back with another vid for you guys. Yeah, y'all hit that subscribe, like, bell icon so y'all can be notified of this reel because y'all know OdeeLoc keeps it real. Yeah, you guys, I got some breaking news that I just found out. And I didn't go down in Mike Coppinger tweets, deep enough. I didn't go down, I didn't scroll down enough. But according to Mike Coppinger, let's just share it. According to Mike Coppinger, Brian Castano is injured. Look, sources. Brian Castano suffered a minor right bicep tear while sparring, postponing the rematch with Jermell Charlo for the undisputed 154-pound championship that was set for March 19th. The first fight in July was a draw. Castano expected to recover in roughly 3 to 4 weeks. See? Here we go. Here we go again. Yes, of course, man. Shout out to Press Corp, man. Like you heard, it was about the ticket sales. Aren't they on the same day as Virgil? Exactly, bro. Exactly, and they know they not gonna do it as big as Virgil, so they got to move. They got to see the men, but they tell you that he injured, right? They say they just come off the wall with some bullshit. Instead of just saying that we gonna push the fight back because we don't want to be on the same date as Virgil, right? And I think this is another case of the PBC trying to hold back Terrence Bud Crawford, because after that fight happens, right? After that fight happens, that one person is undisputed, and Terrence Bud Crawford can go right after his ass. Or that person would either have to drop that WBO belt or fight Terrence Bud Crawford, undisputed or not. Right? This is just another fucking rules by the PBC. And I keep on telling y'all, bro, the PBC is full of shit. It's just another reason, man, it's just another chess move to hold back Terrence Bud Crawford too, right? They know that the ticket sales going to do horrible, versus Virgil. Plus, they know whoever wins this fight is going to be undisputed. They're going to have all 4 belts, and Terrence Bud Crawford can go right after they ass immediately. So that person will either have to drop that WBO belt and look like a fucking coward or fight Terrence Bud Crawford. And that's a fact. Yeah, Beaumark said at the Conbrook press conference that they would be going after one. Exact. See, this is, man, shout out to Baby Juju. Man, now this is what I'm talking about. See, I didn't even see the press conference, bro. I didn't even see the press conference. But it's funny how they do the press conference, then this pop up, right? Come on, man. Like this, bro, this dude Al Heyman is a piece of shit, man. Man, he advising these dudes to, to postpone fights, to do this. Nah, man, no, we got to stay on code. Man, we got to stay on code. We got to freeze out Terrence Bud Crawford. Also, like, we don't want to do no horrible ticket sales because we cannot be on the same fucking day as Virgil Ortiz. Virgil Ortiz is way more popular than Jermell Charlo, and Castano, and that's a fact. Right? He has the Mexican fan base in San Antonio. He has the Mexican fan base in Texas, basically. And we already know that the Hispanic, crowd come out. Shout out to Dolomite. I don't believe Castano is injured. I believe that they're pushing back Spence versus Ugas, so more shine on PBC don't get a Charlo Castano to set up bars. Exactly, bro. This is all they moves is shit. Like, all they moves now is based around Terrence Crawford, Virgil Ortiz, and Boots Ennis. They trying to dodge these, bro. They trying to maneuver their way around these guys. Terrence Bud Crawford is sitting right there. He said he's gonna go after them. I didn't even see that press conference. But he said he's gonna go after one of them, and you see what happens now. Oh man, the Castano, oh man, he got a right bicep injury, which is gonna push back the fight, 3 to 4 weeks. And they ain't gonna even fight in 3 to 4 weeks. They're gonna fuck around and fight in the summertime. They're gonna fuck around and fight in the summertime, bro. That way, if they fight in the summertime, then that's just holding up Crawford. It's all about freezing this man out. 154. We don't want him to be undisputed. Period. Okay, man. But I'll go and check out that video, Punch Quote. Man, I will go and check it out after I get up off of here. But come on. He's injured? It's like, come on. This is the same shit they just used with Earl Spence Jr. last year. The same shit. They just used this shit last year with Earl Spence Jr. to get him out of the Pacquiao fight so they could throw in Ugas, right? Now they using it to freeze out Terrence Bud Crawford because they know after this fight, it's going to be one winner. That one person's going to be undisputed, and Terrence Crawford is going after their ass. Whoever it is, Jamal or Castano. He's going after them. And they don't want to look like no coward, right, by vacating the belt. They don't want to look like no coward by vacating the belt, so they trying to hold all those belts at 154 on the PBC. Period. Man, exactly, bro. Like with the eye, like Earl ain't hurt. Exactly, bro. Like he wasn't hurt. He wasn't hurt. That was the fuck off Manny Pacquiao. That was the old bait and switch. That was the old bait and switch. Because y'all got to think about it. Where did the even negotiations come with, like with him fighting Manny Pacquiao? No, Al Heyman talked to Pacquiao, told Pacquiao some shit, right? Then he went back to Earl Spence Jr. and he told Earl Spence Jr. and Ugas something different. This whole time Pacquiao training for a southpaw. He training for a southpaw, training for a southpaw. A week and a half before the fight, they throw in an orthodox fighter. Now we got this shit with Brian Castano. Oh, man, like what? Like we got like what shit? Like we got a couple weeks into the fight. Now we got a couple weeks into the fight. Oh, man, my right bicep. Oh, man, my right bicep is hurting. After Terrence Bud Crawford and Bomac, after Bomac said that Terrence Crawford is going after one of them. Come on. After Crawford said he's going after one of them. Now, look, he posted this 17 hours ago. So when was the press conference, Punch Quote? But when was the press conference, Punch Quote? Right now, he posted this 17 hours ago. 17 hours ago. So when was the press conference? Come on. Man, the PBC is out here wilding out. Of course, bro, they don't give a fuck about us. They don't care what the boxing fan want. They gonna give us what the fuck they gonna give us. I keep on, like taking it to the food analogy. I keep on taking it there. That's like you going in a restaurant, you want a filet mignon, you want a ribeye, you want something fire, right? You got your mouth set on that. You willing to pay for it. All that. But no, they're going to bring you a dry-ass hamburger, some burnt-ass French fries, and they'll say, here. And you better pay for it. Come on, man. Then why people, they be thinking, like, why I be so pissed off at the PBC? For shit like this. You don't know the time zone. I don't know the time zone. Joy posted a conference on her channel about 3-4 hours ago. Yeah, man. But the press conference was, yeah, man. Like, or unless they got the word, they probably got the word ahead of time that Crawford is going to go after one of them, right? So they put out this. Like Brian, sources say Brian Castano suffered a minor right bicep tear while sparring. Remember, Earl Spence Jr., he suffered his minor tear while sparring. Right? Shout out to Shizbiz. Big up, brother. Yeah, man. But where did Earl Spence Jr., suffer his so-called eye injury? Sparring, right? Now we got Brian Castano. He's sparring and he, got a minor tear, man. So now we're going to push it back 3 to 4 weeks. Right? So that'll make it April 19th. But they're not going to fight on April 19th. Right? Right? Because that's a fucking Monday or something. Right? They're not going to fight on that day. Earl Spence Jr. fight on the 16th of April. So they're not going to fight on that day. They're going to push this shit back to the summer, June, the summer, probably late May, early June or the summer to freeze out Terrence Bud Crawford. This is what this shit is about, bro. This is all what this is about. And whoever don't see it, hey, shit, I feel sorry for you, bro. And whoever do not see they play, see what the PBC is putting down over there. See Al Heyman chess moves that he's trying to move on the board. Right? Because I play chess too. So I can see his move. I see his moves. See what he doing. I see what he doing. Right? Because he know that most fans, they believe anything that they hear. So he could tell y'all anything, right? They could just come on out. Oh, yeah, like Brian Castano, man, he suffered a right bicep. Man, he ain't suffered shit. They knew that Crawford was going after the winner. So we got to push this fight back. We have to push this fight back. Then with Earl Spence Jr., when he fight Udanis Ugas, they're not going to fight Terrence Bud Crawford either. They got mandatories and shit like that. Well, and then people got to understand that what's the name? He signed to the PBC with Stationes. Stationes is signed to the PBC. So it don't matter if he wins, he's still a PBC fighter. It's all in-house shit. All in-house. This is pathetic though, man. But this is, this is the state of boxing. It's pathetic as fuck, man. Just got off here, talking about something totally different, right? Didn't even scroll down. All I had to do was scroll down, probably like a couple of more, tweets, and I would have seen this, bro. And we could have, I could have did this the first time. But come on, man. The writing is on the wall, y'all. The writing is on the wall. Postpone the fight 3 to 4 weeks. Like he gonna come back in 3 to 4 weeks. Like we just fucking idiots. Shit, a month from March 19th. But like he expected to recover in 3 to 4 weeks. Okay, so that means that you're not gonna fight on March 19th. You're not gonna fight in April because April sold up. You're not gonna fight in May because Canelo got May. Right? So you're gonna fight either late May or you can fight late May, June or July. This is around the same time that Bud Crawford's supposed to be fighting Keith Thurman, but he's not going to fight Keith Thurman. They're going to hold Keith Thurman for a roadblock for Boots Ennis. Yeah, I know, man. Him or Udanis Ugas is going to be the roadblock for Boots Ennis. Watch. Mark my words, man. Y'all going to be like, damn. Man, because the PBC, like, they playbook is, it's already out there. They lose a title match. Say these guys, they can lose a title match and they just drop down 1 or 2 spots. They still be number 3, 2 or 3. It's like, bro, you lost. You go back down to the bottom and work your fucking way back up. That's how it should be. That's how boxing should play out. But no, these guys, they lose, they drop 1 position, and they be the mandatory the next year after you're like, bro, how the fuck are you the mandatory again? Who did you beat to become the mandatory again? Right? Just like Danny Garcia and Sean Porter, that was in the number 1 positions. Who did they beat to become number 1 in the WBO and number 1 in the WBC? Who did they beat? They didn't beat no fucking body. Right? These sanctioning bodies are disgusting. They didn't beat nobody. They just got put there. Just like Keith Thurman, he just got put at number 4? Number 3 or 4. Right? In the WBC after beating Mario Barrios, who got knocked out by a 135-pounder. Man, you can't make this shit make sense, bro. You can't make it make sense because it doesn't make no sense at all. Period. Let me exit the full screen. Yeah, man, because it doesn't make any sense at all. Now, Brian Castano, let me go back to the tweet, man, because I probably got to stroll down some more. They probably got some more information on here. I'm missing. You know what I'm saying? Man, because Mike Coppinger, man, this is pathetic. This is pathetic, y'all. They got Isaac Cruz and what's the name? A welterweight fight between Butev and Stationis almost on pay-per-view card. Also on pay-per-view card. Oh, okay. Well, shit. I don't know now. They stacking up this pay-per-view card, huh? They stacking it up, y'all. They stacking up this pay-per-view card for Errol Spence Jr. They have to, right? Because they got to make him seem like he's something. Yeah. they got to stack the deck to make this guy seem like he's something. You feel what I'm saying? They put Isaac Cruz on there, right? Because they know he got the Hispanic, right? They putting Gamboa. Shit, now they got Butev and Stacionis, right? They putting them on there because people going to be anticipating them fighting the champion next, right? Right, because one of them becomes the mandatory after that fight. So that brings interest. They got to stack the deck. But punch quote, they got to stack the deck for this dude. But he's fighting at AT&T Stadium, right? I thought he was the big fish. I thought he was the big fish. He ain't no damn big fish, man. He a damn guppy. That's what the hell he is. He's a catfish. You feel what I'm saying? Catfish. Come on, bro. Like this dude. Oh, y'all, man. Like, you see how you just find shit when you just scroll through Twitter, bro? You just like, what? So they added them to the card, too? Damn, Spence, you doing bad, bro. You doing bad. It's a motherfucker, man. They know you can't sell out that AT&T Stadium by your damn self, bro. So they got to bring you some help. Jerry is going to have street teams moving tickets. Oh, yeah, man. Like, they're going to be giving out, they're going to be giving out tickets for the low, bro. Man, it's going to be tickets for the low, bro. You know that. It's going to be tickets for the low. For the low. You're going to be like, damn, shit. Like, most of them going to be free, too. It's like, man, they got too many people that can fit up in that damn stadium. No way in hell that Errol Spence Jr. can sell out that stadium by himself. You know what I'm saying? Because don't nobody know Yordenis Ugas. They was hoping that the Manny Pacquiao fight would have boosted up Eubanks Ugas' popularity, but it didn't work. Right? They was hoping that the Manny Pacquiao loss to Eubanks Ugas would boost up his profile, so this fight between him and Errol Spence Jr. could do, better numbers. But it didn't work out like that. And nobody still knows Eubanks Ugas, right? Everybody knew that Manny Pacquiao was on his way out anyway. He was 42. I mean, come on. Old man. You feel what I'm saying? Well, yeah, you guys, man. I just wanted to keep y'all informed on this, man. So Mike Coppinger, he broke some news, man. Brian Castano is injured with a right bicep. So that fight is pushed off. So you can go to all the cult member channels, if y'all be on cult member channels, and y'all can clown them. Like, stop lying. Stop lying all the time. The fight is not happening. The fight is pushed back. You feel what I'm saying? It's not about to happen. And we know the reason why it's not about to happen is because of Terrence Bud Crawford. Bomac said they going after one of them after the fight. Shit. Al Heyman said, hey, check this out. You got an injury, Brian Castano. I'm going, y'all. I'm going.